Previously on Room 9.
Why not call them ladies or women? Like, y'all know, don't play dumb. You know what?
How was that derogatory?
If a man calls me a female, I'm not taking it no damn way.
I'm still stuck on that. How is that derogatory?
Women nowadays pick and choose when to use certain words. Y'all women be calling the women B words, but y'all don't like it back. Make that make sense. Like, you should be glad you're not a female and not another nigga, not a man, not a.
Say around you, to you, in front of you. And if you rocking with me, you still in anyway. So it don't make no difference. You don't give a, you're not gonna sit here and say, I'm not talking to this guy because he's being intellectually lazy.
Right.
Yes, you will.
Only do that. You only do that shit when it's with somebody that you don't care about because you still going.
If you do it, you can do anything. Whatever you want. Grab him by the I can do anything.
I'm not that guy, even though I got bread. I'm him. You gotta be feel like you that though.
Yeah.
But if you talking
him,
like that,
you
ain't
gotta
no
keep
motion.
saying you him.
You said what now?
If you really him, you don't gotta keep saying you him.
No, but you're not an address. You know he's like her.
Pull up on me. Pull up on me.
Huh?
Hmm?
No, I really didn't hear you, but all right. I digress.
I got you. No, I see you said it. I don't have to say it. No, I just said it because we're on this context of the show. But if you was here, you would know. That's what you were saying that the guys were
You
saying.
said if you was there, you would know.
I don't know about the red pill point, but I focused on what language she was using as far as men referring to women as females. That is red flag.
What? English, motherfucker? Do you speak it? Yes. Then you know what I'm saying. Yes.
Don't talk to men that do that. That's so immature. And she also talked about how like men feel the need to have conversations with women where they have to bash other women in order to like paint themselves good. If you need somebody to turn somebody else light down so you shine, that's a character flaw there. You don't need to be talking to them. So I think she's trying to point out the character flaws in these type of men that shouldn't be taken seriously, but drop the term red pill because to be honest, I don't even really know what the red pill is about.
Then shut the fuck up.
But I think she's definitely on point. A lot of these men, and then she said she's in Atlanta. They're gay. They're everywhere. So if men are coming off like they don't like you, don't like women, or anything about women, it's because they're gay.
You do realize that we can see you lying, right?
And then, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you start wasting women's time and want them to devalue themselves.
Projection happens when someone places their own beliefs or emotions onto someone else.
You know what I'm saying? So you can feel better about being gay. Then, she need to move out of Atlanta if she's trying to settle down in a family because the only man she gonna find is gay. So, yeah, shout out to the gay community.
But I don't think if a man don't like you, that doesn't make him automatically gay, right? And I think like,
girl, it does.
I'm not saying because you don't like you're gay. Because you don't like a woman that makes you gay. I'm saying because you're gay is probably why you don't like this girl. So you need to go get with somebody that you like.
Oh, words. Some people, when they use them, they lead you nowhere. Ain't that right?
I think that women that are serial daters are immediate red flag.
He ain't lying.
Right away. I think that women that consistently date multiple men that have a lot of dating stories are the biggest red flags that you can find.
He ain't lying.
Huge.
When you say serial dating, is that multiple people at a time or is that concurrent?
Multi-dating.
Capital B, capital O, capital A, capital F. Both.
Okay.
Yep. I think that those are the biggest red flags. Anytime you see a woman that dates regularly multiple different people or is always going on a date or always got a different guy that they're talking about that they dating, that's the biggest red flag right away.
So how do you get to know people? You just, by osmosis?
Know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I've been saying it a long time.
Because what I know that people know what they want and if they like a person immediately. So if you was to like a person, but yet you still got these you're still going on all of these multiple different dates, you're a red flag.
You ain't lying.
And it doesn't make you a bad person. It just means that from a guy's perspective, you're a bop.
Eating some shit with some bop. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? And so,
Wait, not bop.
Yeah, you're definitely a bop. So that's number one.
I've heard that since
I'm keeping it 100. You're a bop.
You ain't lying.
And so that's number one. You know what I'm saying? Because you have no stability, and in a lot of instances that leads to a lot of different situationships at the same time, which you can't focus your attention on building something with somebody if your attention is all over the place with a bunch of different guys. And so when I seen this woman talking and she said the guys from New York versus the guys in Atlanta, I already know that nobody is really taking her serious. That's the first thing, right? The second thing that I noticed in this whole conversation is anytime that a woman don't like the fact that a man is not responding to her the way that she wants him to respond, whether it's spending money on her, whether it's taking it out, whether it's taking her serious, they always call them red pill dusters.
Just what do we get? What do we get? What do we get?
It's a defense mechanism, because I don't see women that are successful with men labeling men and getting mad at how men talk to them. Like no woman that really loves and likes men and is enjoying her life in men, you know, with her dating situation or whoever it is that they with, they don't get mad at a guy calling her a female.
Exactly. I call women female.
One of the dumbest things.
Like such a derogatory term, though.
Even if I say, like, I'll
derogatory.
give you all an example. Locker room talk for guys is, yo, where the hoes at? Now, that doesn't mean that I'm referring to you specifically as a hoe, right? But at the same time, it's almost like using an N-word. We know that it's bad, but we're not necessarily meaning to use it in a negative way. We just kind of talk and it's just banter. You know what I'm saying? It's just playful banter. It's not something
it's how it's said.
Hold on. It's not meant to be insulting. It's just the way that people communicate. Can you communicate better? Absolutely. Can you improve the way that you talk in general? 100%. But when you get around your homies, like, man, these hoes is crazy. That don't mean that you hate women. It don't mean that you look at every woman negatively. That's just kind of like banter and playful talk.
Yeah, I don't think it's about looking at it negatively, Anton. It's just a pure representation of laziness and intellectual laziness at that. And then my personal
opinion, we don't give a fuck about what y'all think that we think is lazy.
I don't give a fuck.
Because
wait a minute, it's a sign of confidence.
And the reality is that I can say whatever I want to say around you, to you, in front of you, and if you rocking with me, you still fucking anyway. So it don't make no difference. You're not gonna sit here and say, I'm not talking to this guy because he's being intellectually lazy.
Well, my first year, I played in.
Eric is now stuck on the letter M.
Right.
Yes, you will.
You lie.
Do that. You only do that shit when it's with somebody that you don't care about because you still going.
That's not true.
Why do you lie?
Those simple signs of showing how you refer to things and how you look at things is a reflection of your intellect and how you problem solve, how you address things, how you confront things. It speaks to your overall maturity. If you calling me female, why aren't I calling you? I shouldn't be calling you niggas. Like how women would refer to men as niggas.
Because men don't refer to a specific woman as female. They refer to a group of people that think a certain way as like these females is crazy, right? They don't refer to the woman that they with as a hoe. They say these hoes is crazy out here because it's specifically tied to a group of women that think a certain way. So usually women that think it's intellectually lazy are the ones that feel like they're referring to them as hoes. And so they feel like they're a hit dog and so they'll holler.
Guys that are my age, they don't even talk like that. So that's why I don't have much to say about it. I definitely would look another direction if they did because they're probably young enough to be my son.
Damn.
If they talk like that.
But Mimi, let's say if they did, right? You're talking to a guy and he's like, man, these females at work are crazy.
Nah, that ain't gonna bother me at all.
Exactly. Like
No.
I think like this female is now negative just happened the past 5-6 years. We never heard nothing about this female being a negative word prior to that. So who the hell made that? It had to be somebody from the LGBTQ. It had to.
It's the college.
It was never offended prior. It was
The whole female thing came from
the feminist movement.
Women's studies. But this is a perfect example of like why men like don't want to get married. Like, you know, we got to worry about all these little microcosm of things that y'all don't like or like, who cares? Female, really?
So I wanted to give y'all some context surrounding the word female, right? Have y'all all seen Baby Boy?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so the word and the terminology female was used significantly a lot in that movie. And I apologize if I'm looking down at my phone. I just wanted to pull this up. So the phrase is one example of why women dislike being called females, because casually is often used in a dismissive or generalized way rather than saying women. And I have noticed that sometimes men will say these females. It's almost as if like that woman, she's not even referred to a woman at that point. And that the term female is just, I'm just giving you some contextual. And if you go rewatch Baby Boy.
A house full of women, cuz. House full of sensitive ass females. Dealing with they damn hormones. Y'all some unstable creatures. See, I ain't gonna say the B word. I'm gonna say unstable creatures. It's my new word for y'all.
Say when y'all
You'll
get mad.
realize you're
these
you'll
niggas
see
or
the terminology.
No. To women. To other women. What do y'all say to other women when y'all are mad?
Let me talk. Like, nobody was talking about being angry yet. You trying to pivot to something else. She's speaking on it generally, and you talking about some what about if you mad.
All right, you don't even have to be mad, right?
Point.
What do y'all call other women as a term of endearment?
No.
We're not even talking about contextually.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Actually, in response to other women, we're talking strictly
No,
about
I know, but
men. Hear me out, James. I just want to say this because trying to bring women into this conversation, I think, is almost moot, and we're going to always come at an impasse. But what I'm saying in regards to this, I want to talk about it in terms of when men say or refer to women as females. It's almost as if, you're just lowering her to like just a female.
Are you really retarded?
Instead of just saying, oh, that's a woman, that's a lady.
But why are we creating new definitions for words? Why should I be like, you know what? Let me not use this word because
But Q is contextual.
World order.
No,
it is also
let
contextual.
me not use this word because you guys might be more sensitive.
Sensitive ass females.
No, it is what it is. Female. Why are we redefining words that already been defined?
I said it's a direct reflection on the person that feels offended by the words that people are using. If you feel offended by somebody calling you a female, then on you, that has nothing to do with the person. That's not a reflection on him. It's a reflection on the women that are saying, you should not be calling me this. You should refer to me as this and that. I feel like that's more of something that's coming from the LGBTQ community, where they're like, oh no, you need to refer to me as this.
What?
You said a key point that if you're offended by it, then that's the point. And I think that just because you acknowledge it doesn't automatically mean that you're offended by it. And I think there may be some confusion that just because you can tell by people who use female instead of other. See what you just said, it sounds like, but that goes to how y'all women refer to y'all females. That's your feelings, Q, but it's fuck your feelings.
No, you're all females on this panel.
We are literally females. We are
females.
After
We
the-
are born with vaginas. I'm a female.
What's the name they say? I am a lie.
No, we already have a name though, Carmaya, and it's woman. We already have a
female too. Females are on job applications. What are you picking off?
You making it seem like you're not a female. Like, what do you mean?
You are a female.
Girl offensive as well?
An idea of what somebody feels because you can't defend what you're saying.
No, F your feelings. That's the problem. Women are so emotional. Like,
it's grammar. It's simple grammar. When women were finding out that the LGBT or whatever, different people were deciding that they were going to call us natural born women only cisgender women. And there were women that were upset and are basically saying, don't you call me that. You don't call me a regular woman. Did those women have a right to be offended or find it offensive for somebody to now change what your name has already been, which is female or woman?
Gotcha. So I would like to thank everyone.
For somebody to now change what your name has your term has already been, which is female or woman, to now telling you are cisgender. Did they have a right to be offended?
Even listen to yourself when you talk. I drift in and out.
You're right. And you know why they had a right to be offended? Because they actually changed. The key word is change and say something different than what we actually are.
No, they're not talking.
What is cisgender? What is that? Where did
That's a made-up ass word.
No, cisgender is a heterosexual woman. That is what cisgender means.
Made up.
No, this word has been around. It is a heterosexual identifying woman. That is what cisgender means.
This has been around for
When I was young,
Yes, it has.
What fuels y'all to like
not around. That was not around. That was hell, man. Not around.
Scientifically, that term is correct. It is
Thank you.
made in the early 60s or the late 70s.
always been addressed as
why do y'all fight for this though?
women?
Right.
Like,
why didn't y'all
why-
get this
I-
mad? Why
legit
didn't y'all get this mad when Bruce Jenner won Woman of the Year?
How dare you?
Values on the line to make a very important choice in my life. And all you could think was, what do we get? It's just, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? You get nothing. You get what you have earned, and what you have earned is nothing.